Hi, welcome to the third session of your executing your first document or processing your first document ever. So, when we deliver the application installer or zip file or delivery the application, we are providing a basic setting file with the software. In with this setting file, we can do a very minimal changes, and this setting file will ensure that it will do OCR of the documents, and after the OCR it will feed the data to the ChatGPT, and it will extract those fields and dump into the Excel file. This is the basic flow of this application. We are going to cover that in detail later, but quickly we're going to cover how to test your first document ever. So we have given in the manual clearly that first you need your ChatGPT tokens that you have to add it in your system in your config setting file here, and the second thing is your Vision API credentials, so that we need to define it here, line number 3. And the most important thing is your Windows path. So how this application understand what document to process. So we have a media storage location here, media storage location. So this is the folder. So in my system, I have this folder with this name. So you can see that I have a folder named check. So in this folder, I have created a hierarchy of the files. So let's say in this check folder, I have created multiple folders. You cannot keep your files openly here. So you have to create a folder. Example here, this is my underscore check folder as an input folder. Inside this, I have a Ritesh folder. Here you can keep your file openly. You can create a multiple nested subfolders. That is not a challenge. So example here, I have a batch test. In this again, I have a subfolder. Here is my invoice file. So this is kind of joint invoice file. You can see that page number 1 and 2 is combined here. So in my application, I have given a check as a folder path. And if I have a folder at somewhere place, you have to give the folder path accordingly and make sure that example, I have a folder in some check location and some test one. This is my input folder, and inside that I can keep some whatever the file is there inside the check folder. Example, it will scan all those files. We just need to give the path till the check folder where you want to keep your files inside those folders. And make sure to add double slash because you are using Windows and Windows understand double slash for the path I have given here clearly. So this is the one thing that we need to change is media storage location. This is our input folder. So you can see that we can't keep files directly inside the input folder. We have to create a folder called like invoices. So this input folder is same as your underscore check, just like this. And this input folder, you can keep it anywhere in your C drive or somewhere anywhere else. This is up to you. So this input folder has invoices, bank data or certificates, or inside the invoices we can create some more folder or we can keep the files here. It is up to us. Now the next thing is the result storage location. So first is media storage location where the application will read the input. So this is the input folder, and this is your output folder as result storage location where all the result will be stored. So in my system, I have the result storage location. So this is my result storage location as results. So all the outputs that I dump is my result folder. So you can see that this is my result folder here, and it will maintain the same hierarchy, whatever the input hierarchy I have. So example, I have check Ritesh. This is my batch test and my folder name, and have multiple files maybe. Then the output result will be same hierarchy, right? So it is easy for you to locate the results. So once that is done, we are all ready to process our first documents. So yeah, running the application, as I mentioned, we can use document field extractor exe in the previous tutorial, or we can do it from the command line. How we can run it, I have given instruction it very in a detail. And so yeah, we're going to start our processing of first document. So when you process your documents, we will generate one tracker file, tracker, tracker.json. So in this file, we're gonna track everything what we are processing. So example, we have a file name with this empty12.jpg. So this is my file name. I have already completed that. This is in stage 4. So when you install first time, there is no file. So in your input folder, once you have configured everything, just run the application, it will start processing it. After the processing is done, you will see the file like stage 4. Now I will run my first demo. So here I'm going to start the application. It will do nothing. It will run it and sleep for 6 seconds. How it is sleeping, I have given a watch interval in my config settings for 0.1. So 1 means 6 seconds. To run my documents, I am changing this file stage to 2, and I am going to delete the results. So here is my folder. Okay, one step back. I am going to delete my PDF folder, which is my output, my HOCR results, and my CSV file. These files I'm not deleting because I have already done OCR on it, and I have already done a ChatGPT query on it. You can see the JSON file. This is my ChatGPT results already done. So I'm not going to process it again and again. As I mentioned, as I told you, you can do your corrections if you want in your data. That is a different thing. But yeah, this is already processed, so I'm going to run it directly. I have changed the stage to 2. So stage 4 is final done, all done. Stage 2 is OCR is done, and ChatGPT is done. Maybe if the ChatGPT file is not there, then it will use ChatGPT again. So it is in stage 2. I'm going to run that now. You can see that uh, my result folder is empty. There is no PDF and CSV folder here. So I'm gonna run this again here now. So you can see it has done the processing very quickly. So it has processed the folder. It has created a PDF file. You can see here, and the PDF file is same searchable version of my image that I have here. Here was the image. So this is the searchable version of the image that I have in my input folder. And same way I have uh, my Excel file output. So in my Excel file output, so this is the Excel file. So you can see the fields that we have got from the Excel, and we can search those fields in the PDF file also. It is taken from there only, so we can search the fields. So this is how we can process our first document, and we are getting our result in the Excel file, CSV file, JSON file, PDF format. And especially the stage is stage 2 for automatically. So in this tutorial, we have covered how you can process your first ever document using ChatGPT and Google OCR and transform into your Excel file quickly. Thank you for watching this session.